I just got here to the Baker Gulch trailhead. Just been on a dirt road leading up to the trail. Gonna do a 3-day solo trip. First night I'm spending at Parika Lake, and then I believe it links up with the CDT, and then I'm gonna hit up Bowen Lake the second night. First solo, so should be an interesting experience. Literally just saw fresh moose tracks, and right as I was looking for more, there was 2 moose right in front of me, but scared them off, and I may have to change my fucking underwear. It's just an insanely beautiful part of the trail. That is when you're not getting the living shit scared out of you by a fucking 1,000-pound monster. So I'm just about 2.9 miles in. I think the total distance to the lake is 5.4, so I still got a little bit left. Told myself I'd take a break roughly halfway through. I woke up yesterday just feeling a little sick, and definitely hear it in my voice, feel it in my lungs right now. Plus that the moose definitely slowed down my pace. I was hiking silently before, and then as soon as I saw it, I was like, all right, I need to start making noise. So, every 5 seconds I'm saying, hey moose or hey bear, just something to get it out there. So that in and of itself is exhausting too, but it's turning out to be maybe one of the prettiest areas I've been in Colorado, and I'm loving it so far. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see Long's Peak right there ahead. Just got to Perico Lake right around 4:30. So made it up to Perico Lake. super pretty up here. So many goddamn bugs. It is ridiculous. I've had to deep myself like a ton. Ran into a couple park rangers on the trail down there and just talked to them. They actually are camping up here tonight. I did camp a little close to the trail. They kind of let it slide for me, which was really nice of them, but it's just stunning up here. It looks like we might be getting storms heading, I don't know, from out east, and they said actually at the trailhead there was like a half-acre fire, so they're gonna touch base with me in the morning and let me know what the status on the fire is. Oh, look at this. You know what that's from? There's this little fucking marmot around here. It's just around here. There's a couple of them sneaking in my camp. I have visitors in my camp. Hey. Hey, what are you doing, homie? Hey. Look at this fucking guy. Dude, you already fucked up my trekking poles. But you're cute, aren't you? See? My trekking poles are the victim of the fucking marmots. Little butthole. Well, it's been a really beautiful night here at Perico Lake. It's been chilling here since I got up here around 4:30. Set up my camp spot. I thought I was going to be here alone, but two park rangers, or Forest Service rather, are up here as well. Just spend the night doing some trail maintenance for the next 4 days. So it's at least nice to have, know that I'm not completely up here alone. But super, super beautiful, insanely buggy, but man, it's a really, really special night. So that'll be it for day number 1. It is day number 2 of the trip. It's a little after 8 right now. I just got out of the tent. I woke up probably 45 minutes ago, but was just kind of relaxing for a while. It remained pretty bright all night last night. Like at no point was it pitch black, which was really interesting. But before I went to bed, it was really pretty overcast, pretty windy, but ended up just being a super nice night. This morning right now it looks a little bit hazy. I know that the Forest Service rangers were telling me that there was a small half-acre fire started yesterday, so I don't know if that's spread or not, but they said they were going to get in touch with me this morning, so we'll see what happens.
Hello. What do you seek, Marmot? Is it the treasures of my camp? Yep. You're always eating, aren't you? What do you think? Oh, fucking fatty. First order of business today is getting up this mountain pass. Whoa, goes all the way up. Heading up the pass, and oh my god, it is steep. Look at Parika Lake from above, and all the haze out there today. Just got on top of the pass. That was fucking exhausting. I'm heading here all the way there to boop, up there. Wildflowers everywhere. Just got on top of the pass. Gonna head down there now. So I just ran into the two Forest Service rangers from last night that were staying at the lake, and apparently the marmots got all their shit too, but at one point they said they saw a moose swimming across the lake, and they're like, oh, that's a weird looking fucking moose. And then once it got out of the water, they realized that it was just a giant fucking black bear. One of them said they spent some time up in Alaska last year, said they didn't even see bears that big up there, so that's fucking terrifying. They ended up leaving, so I was up there by myself, so I didn't hear anything about it, so fuck it, who cares. I just got to Bowen Lake, and it is really big. I didn't expect it to be this big.
So it's 2:40. I just got to Bowen Lake. Man, this is a really, really gorgeous lake. I, for some reason, thought it was going to be Parika Lake and Bowen Lake were going to be the opposites. I thought Perico was going to be huge and Bowen was going to be small, but man, it's such a pleasant surprise. The water's so clear, so beautiful. To what I can tell right now, I'm the only person here. I think the rangers are going to be staying up here tonight, but it's just incredibly beautiful. I'm pretty wiped from all that up and down today, so I'm going to hang out for a bit, drink some coffee, and make some food.
Fish are coming out to eat. So pretty.
Alright, so this is going to be the last thing I'm filming for today. My
battery pack to charge my phone ran out, and got about 77% left of my phone. Need enough to get me through tomorrow. Pretty intense day. Just like I said, a lot up and down. Now it's just been really, really chill. Got the tent and everything set up, and gonna start probably early tomorrow and bust out those 8 miles and try to get back home. But it's been a really, really amazing trip. Last view of Bowen Lake. So I decided to wake up at 5:30 to get out of here by 6. Got out at 10 after. It's whatever, but really, really pretty morning. Yeah, super amazing adventure. Excited to be home, but also excited to come back out again. So I just ran into a CDT hiker. I believe his name was Hopeful. I think he's been on the trail for about 3 months now. We were just talking. He's a very nice guy, and I warned him about the bear up near Parika Lake. And so I said, be careful of that. And he was like, all right, cool, man. And I was like, oh yeah, also be careful of that moose. He goes, okay, cool. And I'm like, no, like the one right next to you. And this moose got super close to him, but he was super chill about it and was explaining to me, I guess, the difference between a non-aggressive and an aggressive moose. So very informative. Thank you for that, Hopeful. Oh, that's when you know it's pissed?
Yeah, if it puts its ears down and starts like looking,
Okay.
then it might be looking to charge. And then it's just like an alligator or something, like you get between a tree, you do like some zigzaggy stuff or something.
Damn.
Hey, go.
I'm hiking through this insanely beautiful part of the trail. It's like really green. Alright, so I just completed a 3-day solo backpacking trip. I ended up leaving camp this morning, waking up at 5:30, left about 6:11, and right now it's 8:50. So I did that 8 miles in a decent amount of time, which I'm pretty happy about. I have so many takeaways from this trip. Like, it was just super awesome. Very cathartic in a lot of ways, and I can't wait to do it again. If anyone's looking to do this particular loop, I fully recommend it. It is very strenuous, but totally worth it at the end of the day.